Morning, boys and girls. I'm going to try this video again since yesterday I made one and for whatever reason the sound picked up, but you could not see any of my annotations, which is probably not too helpful. So let's take a look at some similar problems. We're evaluating algebraic expressions. So now, rather than just having an expression, for instance, 4 times d divided by c plus 3, we are now going to take and substitute in given values for the missing variable, for the variables of c and d. So now we can actually find the value of this expression. So again, I'm going to find the value of the expression. I'm just going to rewrite the expression down here. So we have 4d, remember that means 4 times d divided by c plus 3, the constant 3. Now we know that, I'll put a little comma here, we know that c is equal to 3 and d is equal to 6. What we're now going to do with that information is substitute that into the algebraic expression we started with. Now no longer is it 4 times d, we have a value for d, it is 6. So you could do parentheses 4 times 6, you could put a little dot, 4 times 6, whatever it is, but we need to know that we're multiplying 4 and 6. Dividing by, and we know that c is equal to 3, so we are dividing by 3, and then we are adding to it the constant being 3, that value that's not changing the algebraic expression. Now, if I go ahead and do some operations here, we have 4 times 6 is 24. The division sign will come down. We're going to take 24, divide it by 3, and then we will add that constant of 3 at the end. Again, we're left with division and addition. We are going to do division first. So we have 24 divided by 3, which gives us 8. And 8 plus 3 gives us 11. Now we'll just double check to make sure my answer is correct here. Let's see here. So we said that was at 11, I believe. So we'll hit check answer. Well done. All right, nice. Yeah, let's take a look at the next one. All right, I'm going to go back to my active Spire here. So let's take a look here. And I would like you to pause the video and attempt to solve this one on your own. All right, we have the expression b squared minus 12 times a when a is 1/4 and b is equal to 8. So we're going to try to solve that. All right, hopefully you're able to solve that. Now let's take a look here. Find, there's our verb we need to find the value of this expression. I'm going to transfer this expression down here. So we have b squared, or we could say b to the second power, minus 12 times a. And they're telling us that, hey, you know what? A is equal to 1/4 and b is equal to 8. All right, now that I have the values for these variables, I'm going to substitute them into this algebraic expression so I can find the value of the expression. Well, we know that b is equal to 8. So now we have 8. And it is 8 to the second power, or 8 squared, minus 12, and it's 12 times 1/4. And I could write it like this, 12 times 1/4 if I'd like. And let's recall that 8 to the second power means here's my base, here is my exponent. We're going to take this base of 8 and make it a factor this many times. So it becomes 8 times 8, which 8 times 8 should give us 64. And now we have the minus 12 times 1/4. If you are comfortable with this, you could always go, hey, 12 as a fraction is 12 as a dividend, 1 as a divisor, times 1/4. And we've talked about cross reduction quite a bit in class. Well, 1 and 1, if we cross reduce that just gives us 1. But 4 is a factor of 12. 12 is a multiple of 4. We're going to do some cross reduction here. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 12 3 times. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 times 1 is 1. That gives us an answer of 3. So now we have 64 minus 3. Well, that gives us an answer of 61. All right, again, let's go back and see if that is indeed the correct answer. I'm going to plug it in here. 61. Let's find out. Well done again. All right, let's try another one. And our last one that we're going to work on together, and again, I say together because hopefully you are pausing the video and attempting to solve the problems before I solve it, and then you can go back and check your work. So it says find the value of the expression 14 times a plus c minus b when a equals 1/2, b equals 7, c equals 3. So again, we are finding, there's our verb, finding the value of this expression, this algebraic expression. So I have 3 terms in this expression. I have 14a, there's one term, plus c, there's another term, minus b, there is our third term. We also have a coefficient. 14 is a coefficient because we are multiplying it by an unknown, by a variable. Now it tells us that, hey, you know what? A is equal to 1/2, so no longer is that unknown. B is equal to 7. And C is equal to 3. We simply now substitute in those values. So we have 14. It's no longer 14 times A. It is now 14 times 1/2. 14 times 1/2. So I need to know half of 14. Plus C. Well, C is equal to 3. Minus B. And B is equal to 7. All right. Let's take a look. We have 14 times 1/2. Or what is half of 14? Well, that gives us 7. We bring down the terms I did not use. Plus 3. Minus 7. Hey, wait a minute. We have adding 7 and subtracting 7 at the front and back. My intuition says that these would cancel each other out, and I'm left with the answer of 3. But let's just go with the operations here and solve. We have 7 plus 3 gives us 10. Good. And we have minus 7 as that last term. 10 minus 7 is 3. Hey, my intuition, I feel is right. Let's double check our work here. And let's substitute in the answer here. Plug it in. And hey, a good job. Hopefully this helps you. Use this in your test preparation as we look forward to taking the assessment in the future here. Take care.